You were vice president and worked closely with President Obama when you dealt with the Ebola pandemic in Africa. How would you have handled this differently if you were already president or if you were to become president? Because in January, I believe you wrote an article in USA Today talking about dealing with this type of pandemic.
Yes, I said at the time this pandemic is coming. And look, Rev, there were a number of what they call presidential daily briefs, which happen every single morning. We're now learning, I think it was the Washington Post, it may have been the Times, I apologize for not remembering, laid out at least 6 occasions or more where the intelligence community said, this is a big problem. It's coming. We have to do something about it. We should be acting. And in fact, the president either didn't read the presidential daily briefing or he read it and didn't pay attention to it. But he wasted a long time getting started. And it got a jump on everything that could have been done. In addition to that, Rev, the idea of he has the power to address this, and he can do it by using there's a Defense Production Act. He can say we're short on everything from ventilators in the beginning, but we're short on masks, we're short on gowns, we're short on swabs to be able to take the test through the nostril or down your throat and be able to get it to the machines that can determine whether or not it is in fact a virus. I mean, he has not exercised the power he has. And all he's done is walked away from his responsibility, saying that's not my responsibility. That's the president's responsibility. He should have, at the very beginning, Rev, appointed a national commander to distribute all the needs that were out there, just like you do in a war. He said this is like a war. He's the commander-in-chief. Well, this time, your soldiers and your sailors and your Marines, they're doctors, they are people, nurses, they're first responders, there's people on the front line, they're firefighters, they're the people keeping their grocery stores open, the food supply in place. And some of them are dying. They're dying. And the idea that it's not his responsibility as President of the United States to try to organize that, I would bring in someone equivalent to a person in the United States military who has control over the whole notion of where the supplies are, how to get them, and where they're needed to be gotten to. That's what should be going on now.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.